back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side. All by themselves, that's the new renegade for Cincinnati. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you good.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Cardinals. Ready?
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Ready? 60, go!
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. This one taken in by Odunze. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Come on. Ready?
On the give, it's Elliott. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get it? 60 Bison.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's brought in by Myers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st down at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18. Panther 60.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Only when I got my money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people down.
Let's go right here.
Here we go, set. Cowboy in.
They're out of the gun. It's a run with Elliott. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
2-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Tag. Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Again, here's Zeke. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. DJ Turner now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Atlanta.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. The left side, he finds Kraft. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Red on red.
From the pistol, here's Walker.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On red. Hey, Soko.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Mario Davis. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bengals 7-yard line.
Hey,
Now here's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
take right open. Hey.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
44-yard attempt.
Pass's kick
The kick
is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
You start this on the ground with Elliott. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Milton. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Luther Burden, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milton. He's got a man. That's Myers. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
That's good.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Forced out wide. Taking off, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready? Viking, 18.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Elliott. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he'll take this down to the 6th. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Stays right open.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Chris Jenkins Jr. in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Hey, lock. Go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Well, third and 19, no problem. They pick it up on third and long.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 22.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Hey, easy.
They'll try and run it with Walker. good. Touchdown, Falcons. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
Tiger pass for the extra point.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the ground, it's Elliott. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready. Cowboys, go.
They'll stick with Elliott. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, Lion!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Take right open.
To throw is Lawrence. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9.
Let's go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hey, kill. Lisa 24. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Pinker.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Atlanta.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Red on red.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. With Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 2nd down, Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Lawrence now. There's a short one caught by Kraft.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, so, here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Rip, 11. Darn, this is hot.
on Walker. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready? Ready?
Again, here's Zeke. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 19 target.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
On the 6.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
And out of the gun is Milton. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Pass over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 on the 23-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, it's Milton. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
2. Let's go.
They'll give it to Dobbins. He's going to have a Bengals first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. Viking 18.
Throwing is Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he'll take this one in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
first down. Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Walker. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hey, lie. Hey, kill Jim. Hey, 11, Agate. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Hey, go! Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. To throw is Lawrence. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Hey, Jupiter.
They'll run here with Walker. Finding room to the 20. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Check. Tag. 19.
To start this on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal.
Now Milton. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough and now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready? Knocking, ready.
Try and throw with Milton. Looking middle, and he's got Myers.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get it. 76, ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
To the air once more is Milton. That's complete to Elliott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
60 Eagles.
Throw once more, here's Milton. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On red. Done.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He'll put his head down and get up to the 42. That's a gain of about 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Red on red.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Falcons.
Red 23. Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm done.
They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It was fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
They go with Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Y'all can't talk about closing.
Take it easy. Route. Stop. Sink right. 30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Hey, center. Back. 11. Silver.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 50-yard line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go. Ready.
Now, Elliott. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And 7.
Ready, break. Let's go. Check smash. 1918. Let go.
Here's Elliott. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Ready.
On the ground, it's Elliott. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 6. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.